Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to GTA Froze. Today we'll be covering the craziest vehicles in GTA history. Let's get into the video. Starting off with the first vehicle on our list is the Oppressor, and this vehicle is crazy in a number of ways. Number one, it's crazy strong because it's got missiles, missile detection systems, missile deflection systems, and just a crazy amount of speed, versatility. It's small, and I don't need to go on. This item is OP and busted. Now it's crazy in another way too, because whoever designed this thing is the crazy one too, and they should be locked away in a mental asylum, because why would you do that to me? Why would you put this in the game? You're evil. You hate me, and I understand that's fun and all, but you should not be developing games if you're going to make something like this. This is a terrible idea, and you should feel bad about yourself for putting it in the game. And you should feel even worse and crazier for putting the Oppressor Mark II in the game and making it even stronger. Why? Who wanted that? Who actually wanted that? Give me a 15-page report on who wanted that, and I won't be mad anymore. But until then, I'm gonna be so mad. One of these special vehicles introduced in some of the special cargo missions for the CEO job was the BF Ramp Buggy, and the first interaction with this thing is, oh, it's just a Bifta with a ramp on it. That's kind of lame. And then you ramp something and they go to the sky and you're like, oh, that's what it does. Okay, that's worth the money. Never mind. This thing is absolutely insane. It has a lot of speed because it's a maxed out buggy. It's got a ramp on it that, for whatever reason, if you're going at a minimal speed, you'll still send stuff way over the top of your car. And it's also just really strong because it's made out of complete armor. This item is one of the best in the game because simply it's indestructible pretty much, except for explosives. It can fling any car. You can't be stopped. And hey, you also look kind of cool because it kind of looks like you're driving a Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. This one is a bit simple. Now, I'm sure a lot of you, one of the first cars you saw in the game that was a sports car that was cool was the Voltic. Now, the Voltic is just an electric sports car. Wow, cool, awesome. But I want you to think for a second. I want you to think. Coil rocket Voltic. You take a Voltic, you put a rocket on it, and this is what you get. Simple math. It's a Voltic with a giant, and when I say giant, I mean it's bigger than the car itself, a giant thruster, and then that's your car. You have super nitrous, and if you end up hitting something, well, let's just say there's going to be a new type of red mist, because you're going to literally disintegrate whatever you run into, whether it be a person, another car, the space-time continuum. You're going to completely obliterate it with the pure, sheer power of the Coil Rocket Voltic. I mean, it's got a rocket on it. Elon Musk, eat your heart out. You know those useless old quads that you see riding around? Well, now they can be useless in the water too, because next up on our list we have the, drum roll please. I don't own any drums, so we have the Nagasaki Blazer Aqua. And after I made my dogs bark and I'm back from cutting out the audio, I'm going to talk about it. The Nagasaki Blazer Aqua is exactly as I described it. It is a quad that can go on the water. That's why it has Aqua in the name. Not sure why it has Blazer. It doesn't really blaze anything besides my bank account, because it wastes the money I spent to get this thing. Now, this thing is absolutely redundant, seeing as you can get like a jet ski or something like that for a lot cheaper, and then you won't, have to use a water quad. But you can drive it off onto land, and that's pretty cool. And that's all I need to put on this list, because it's my list, and you can't stop me. I'm going to put the Faggio up next. Haha, just kidding. I fooled you. I got you good. I'm going to put the Joe-built Phantom Wedge up next. And it's a semi with some metal in front of it. That's the whole car. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, you know that feeling of gritting in a semi randomly and just barreling down the interstate and hitting whatever you see, and you're like, oh, I'm so unstoppable. Well, give that thing some steroids and some crack, and you have the Joe-built Phantom Wedge, who can literally destroy anything in its path with just sheer power. And again, it gets bonus points because, again, it looks like you're driving a Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. It's awesome, it looks cool, it's strong, and you know what? It's practical. I'll give them that. It's just literally a semi with some metal in front of it. It's practical. That's all we have for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.